So today I'm going to be talking about Meta Knight, honestly a character that I think a lot of people are overlooking and, I don't know, just haven't paid way too much attention to in Ultimate. But a character that I also think is very good and has a lot of potential. And with that said, let's get started. The thing about Meta Knight in the previous game, Smash 4, is that he was actually a really good character, but I think he focused on two things far too much and felt really awkward for most players because of this. Essentially what Meta Knight boiled down to, in most games, was you go in with a dash attack into up air, up B, or you go in with a grab, down throw, up air, up B. And that's kind of it. And he does have a lot of other options, but you could kind of boil down his neutral to mainly that. In Smash Ultimate, both those options honestly got nerfed. And if you go up air, up B, it still combos, it still does great damage, but the up B doesn't really kill anymore. So yeah, I guess you could say that is a pretty big nerf. But with that nerf, there comes a lot of buffs for this character, and a lot of buffs that I think are honestly going to make him a lot more fun to play against, and a lot more fun to play. First off, I feel like a lot of his arrows just work better now when you watch him. If you look at his forward air and his back air, they both chain a lot more consistently than in the past. And I feel like this was always kind of a problem for the Knight, where sometimes they would hit both hits and sometimes they wouldn't. And right now it seems like almost every time they do. In addition to this, some of his hitboxes actually got helped a little bit. His forward air now seems to have a bigger hitbox. His down air seems to have quite a bigger hitbox. They actually nerfed it a ton from Brawl. And now it seems like they're buffing it up again, which is kind of nice. And his up air might have a slightly better hitbox. All these, though, are just really nice, make so that he's going to be a lot more consistent in the neutral, and that's kind of where a lot of the changes to Meta Knight go. They're making him a little bit worse in the advantage state, but a lot better in the neutral. One thing I have to cover right here is that, yeah, he will have less consistent kills because you can't just go dash attack or up air into kills at really early percents, but that's not saying that Meta Knight doesn't have kill moves. Meta Knight's Nair has always been able to kill and seems to kill even slightly better now, and most of the damage on his moves have gotten a little bit better. His backer also seems to still kill really early. He can still edge guard really, really well and still juggle really well. In addition to this, though, he also has his smash attacks, which his up smash and down smash seem about the same, but do a bit more damage, so they're going to kill slightly earlier. And his side smash seems pretty much the same, but maybe further range, does more damage, and is almost completely safe on shield, unless they parry it. All those together makes it that, yeah, he's not going to have as many insane kill confirms as he had in the past, but he's still going to have the ability to kill, in addition to being a lot better in the neutral, which in the end might make him a little bit better, or at least make him a lot more fun to play and a lot more fun to play against. Another thing I'm going to mention right here is that his Tornado and his Dimensional Cape both also got buffed, and in a pretty interesting way. And with both these moves, they don't do any more damage or any more knockback or anything. I think the Tornado actually got nerfed a little bit in that way, but they go a lot further now. And that's going to be so useful because this is a game where it's very hard to get out of disadvantage state with most characters, and you're going to get punished quite a bit. But with this character, with Meta Knight, you can down B onto a platform, you can down B out of the way, maybe even grab the ledge, you can neutral B Tornado way over here. There's a lot of different options for this character, and if you add that to the fact that you already have a character with a disjoint that can hit below him with his newly just better disjointed down air, that could also jump multiple times, I think it's going to be a character that doesn't get hurt nearly as bad from a lot of the other changes in this game that are going to hurt a lot of characters, that are going to put them into disadvantage a lot, and I think that's going to be great for Meta Knight because he won't be stuck there, while against his opponents, he can set them up to be stuck there. In their case, while he doesn't get that same negative, I think that's going to be very huge for this character. Overall in Smash 4, Meta Knight was honestly a good character pretty much all the way through the game. I think he got some buffs early on that made him kind of work, and after that, he was pretty good. Eventually, he did get a few nerfs, making it that he was a bit less consistent, mainly with his shuttle loop up B, but even with those, he ended up being a decent all-round character. And while he did focus, I think, too much on the dash and too much on the grabs, I still think he was all right. In Ultimate, though, it seems like he's, again, going to be kind of the same type of character where he still can focus on dash attack, still can focus on getting grabs, but as well now can focus a lot more on using his aerials, focus a lot more on using those juggles, using down at an edge guard, and I think he's going to be a lot more full of a character. And while he might have lost some strength in the main thing that he was great at, I think he's going to be able to do a lot more things now, and I guess we're going to have to see if that makes him better or worse. Honestly, at this point, we can't really tell, but I think there's a lot of opportunity for this character, and if you want to pick him up and want to duel with him, I think there's a good shot of that. Anyways, as always, guys, though, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment down below who you want to see next in the series, or what you learned about Meta Knight in this video. As always, guys, though, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Press subscribe to see more videos like this in the future, and have a smashing day.